For this row, we start by skipping a stitch and chain one. For this size, I begin skipping stitches after row 4. Starting from the 5th row, we skip a stitch between rows, such as on the 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 13th, and 15th rows. Crochet the first stitch a little shorter to avoid leaving a gap here. For this row, crochet one more purple diamond pattern, making it a total of 5 stitches. Then, switch to white yarn to crochet 2 white diamond patterns. For larger size slippers, you can add an extra row like this. Okay, draw the white yarn to the right after the stitch. Since we skip a stitch on the right at the beginning, we also need to skip a stitch on the left to keep both sides aligned. We can work a single crochet into the skipped stitch before doing a slip stitch. For this row, you need to crochet 1 white diamond pattern for the ear part. Start with 6 purple diamond patterns, then switch to white yarn and work 1 white diamond pattern. After that, work 4 purple diamond patterns, followed by 1 white diamond pattern, and finish with 6 purple diamond patterns. Here, we do not need the white yarn anymore, so just crochet it through 3 or 4 stitches to secure it, and then cut it off. Now the whole lamb part is finished. In conclusion, for the lamb's first row, crochet 2 diamond patterns using purple yarn, then switch to white yarn. The same method is used for all 5 rows. In the 3rd row, add red yarn to crochet the mouth. In the 5th row, add black yarn to begin crocheting the eyes. After crocheting 3 diamond patterns using purple yarn in the 6th row, switch to white yarn. This completes the lamb's face outline. Starting from the 7th row, begin crocheting the ears. For this row, crochet 4 diamond patterns using purple yarn, then change to white yarn. Repeat this process for 2 rows. If you're making larger slippers, you can extend the ear section by adding 1 or 2 more rows. The ear section is crocheted by gradually decreasing. First 3 white diamond patterns, then 2 diamond patterns, and finally 1 diamond pattern. For the row with 2 white diamond patterns, crochet 5 diamond patterns first, and switch to white yarn. For the last row of the ear, crochet 6 purple diamond patterns first, then change to white yarn and work 1 white diamond pattern. Be sure to keep the lamb pattern symmetrical on both sides. After finishing the lamb pattern, continue crocheting the remaining rows with purple yarn. The crochet method is the same for all rows, so I will skip this part. You can complete the remaining rows on your own until you reach the desired number of rows. Here, I have crocheted 1 additional row with purple yarn. Now, we can check if the 2 shoe uppers are at the same height. If they are not, adjust them immediately. For the last row, if you want the shoe's slope to be more angled, you can skip 2 stitches at the beginning of the row before continuing with the final stitches. Begin with a chain stitch, then work single crochets into the skip stitches. After that, crochet a twisted single crochet into each stitch for the final row. Next, insert hook into the stitch. Hook out a loop, with 2 loops on hook. Rotate your wrist counterclockwise, yarn over and pull through. Insert the hook, yarn over and pull through a loop, keeping 2 loops on the hook at the same height. Twist your wrist, then yarn over again and pull through both loops. Repeat the same process for each stitch, continuing until you reach the end of the row. Note that for the last stitch, you need to work the remaining loop as well. With 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops to complete the final stitch. We can compare the 2 shoes to ensure that the uppers are the same height. If they are not, adjustments may be necessary. Additionally, you can try them on to check that they fit your feet properly. Finally, work single crochet stitches along the edge to keep the sides even and ensure they remain symmetrical with the other side. Then we cut off the yarn and fasten off and weave in the yarn tail. Okay, we finally finished crocheting the slippers. You can check our website nicecrow.com for more.